Hi everyone, Mike with Newfound Past with this week's haul video. We started our hauls last Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, before our dinner reservation at Mount Vernon. We went to a store that was starting their sale already and they had 50% off clothes. And I went to our local thrift store on Black Friday where they were doing 60% off everything instead of 50. And we went back to that store on Sunday for the normal 50% off. And we went to another one yesterday that were doing a normal green and orange tags half off. So we got a pretty big pile, some hard goods, not a lot, but a lot of clothes. But yeah, let's jump in. First off, we got this just regular FootJoy, not a Dry Joys, just pullover windbreaker. It has a Lincoln Hills Golf Club on it and green and orange half off. Just paid $3.50 for that, and that's 25 bucks or so. Nothing super duper. Move my little chair there. Next off, we got these Jerbots. It's funny, my wife and I were talking about jeans that were popular when we were in high school way back when. But Jerbots was one of them, and I don't know how modern these are or anything, but Jerbots and Peppies and Silver Tabs and the Guess with the triangle patch on the back. You remember those? Yeah, those were popular back in my day. Date me a little bit. These were $7.20. We got these 10% off, and these have kind of a modern, they have like this yellow stripe on them, and they comp, with free shipping about $45 or so. So nothing crazy, but still good money, good profit. Next up, these Nike jogging pants or running pants or whatever. And this brought up a question in my own mind, is like, what do you consider vintage? Because I ran the antique mall, the flea market, for 10 years. And in my own mind, antiques were something 100 years old or older, but you got to kind of throw that out the window. People sell antiques that are from the 50s, 40s, 60s even. So what's vintage? If antique is even in the 60s or 50s, what's vintage? So in my mind, I've just came up with, if it's 10 years old or older, it's vintage. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something I tell myself, answer the voices in my head. Got these for 10% off, so these were $13.50, kind of pricey. These were from 2008, exactly 10 years ago. See the year down there? Yeah. But these should sell for about that 50 mark or so, being vintage. Of course, they're light enough, they'll go first class shipping, so that helps since I do free shipping. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. First time, and they're women's, so that's the first time I've kind of delved into that. Next up, we got this heavy duty Eddie Bauer goose down coat. Paid $27 for this. This is a 100% goose down. Knew this would have been 300 plus. This probably originally did have a faux fur collar. Been a lot better if it did. If it had that collar, it'd be probably 125 or so. Without that collar, we're probably in between 80 and 100 bucks or so on that. So, still a nice heavy duty coat. Next up is a brand I had never ran across before. That's another thing, like, if somebody tells you they know it all, and I've been doing this a long time, they're full of crap, because I don't know it all. I never will claim to know it all. Well, me and my wife both, we're kind of jack of all trades and expert in none, so. But since this was new with tags, I looked it up. It's a Indigo Palms Company denim. And like I said, brand new with the tag, size large. I got this for $15. Actually, this was 60% off. So that's a so $12. Got that for 12 bucks. Brand new. It has the price tag here. Original price tag $195. I forget what the comps were on this. This was on Black Friday and it was nuts, but it comped out well. I'm not thinking like 75 or so. But yeah, really nice. You know me, my rule of thumb, if you're new here, which thanks for all our new subscribers, is I give benefit of the doubt to newer tags. Always. I like to have a certain margin. Everybody does. But when in doubt, I give benefit of the doubt to newer tags. Next up, this Patagonia fleece vest. This was 60% off as well, so it was it's $7.80 for this. And it's a, like I said, Patagonia, size extra large. Really nice vest, and it has, you can't hardly see it because it's kind of blended in, but it has this, I will never talk about politics on this channel, ever. So I don't care who you are, I'm here to make money, you know. But this has Team Ryan with the Capitol dome on it, and we live in the DC area, so it's not out of the realm that this came from a volunteer, a staff of Paul Ryan, you know. So, but I'm here to make money, and I think this will make money, so I'll list it up. Next up, we have this, speaking of my area, Washington, D.C. area, this is a brand new with the tags. Columbia fleece jacket. This is a full zip. Brand new with the tags. Paid I got this one for 60% off as well, so paid $8 for this. And this has the Washington Post embroidered on it, so I think this will be okay. And every area has their stuff that is popular, not popular, whatever, and stuff. In my area, North Face and Columbia are just crazy, and I don't get it. I don't know why, but I know it's decent stuff. But you know, people go nuts over it here. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get into these little sweater vests. And these are Peter Millar, brand new with the tags. And this one's 100% merino wool. And this is a size small, which is not ideal, but I got 60% off of this. So this was $7.80. Yeah, that'll be just fine. And that'd be great if it was just, found just one of them. But wait, there's more. Another one. This one, red and white. Check. Peter Millar, brand new with the tags. Merino wool, size small. $7.80. Nice, right? Two of them. Two for the price of one. Great. But wait, there's more. This one's just a wool and cotton blend, and it's a plain gray, but it's Peter Millar. Brand new with the tags. And this one was $4. 60% off. You're like, that's surely all right. There's no way. But wait. There's one more. Yeah, that's right. 4 of them. 4 Peter Millars. Brand new with tags, and this is the best of the bunch. This is a 100% merino wool, extra large. Brand new with the tags, and $7.80, 60% off. And this says the Chicago Cubs logo embroidered on it. I told Parrot Head Andy, he did a premiere video when we were chatting, and that I was like, I got a Cubs item. He lives in the Chicago area. So if you're watching Andy, that's it. That's a really good find right there. But I got 4 brand new with the tags Peter Millar sweater vests. Crazy. Never would have thought. But that's why we do this, right? Cool finds. Cool finds. Next up, this LL Bean down puffy vest. Got this for $10. And it's just a nice run-of-the-mill LL Bean down puffy vest. These things are really expensive new. I'll probably list it up for $50 or so, you know, with free shipping. Good thing is that's light enough. It'll probably fit in a first class, maybe close. Next up, we got these Adidas NBA warm-up pants. These are DC, so Wizards, and these are the full snap, the rip-off snap on the side. Yeah, check those out. Whether these are player worn or not, I have no idea. I have no way to prove it. It is what it is. But these were only $7.50. And being full snap, being Adidas, NBA, the length +2, yeah, it's they should sell all right. You know, I don't know exactly, but they should be hopefully $50, maybe more. I don't know. No comps for those exactly. Got a slick vest there. And I got a second pair of pants, NBA pants. And these were the Atlanta Hawks. These weren't the rip-off, the snap, but these are just regular warm-up pants. But Nike, extra large, $7.50. And they're just really cool. You know what's weird is Nike ones like these that are NFL sell for in the low hundreds, 125 or so. And like, it's crazy. But being the NBA and the Hawks, probably not going to hit that. But I don't know exactly what these will sell for, but they're really cool, really neat. We will see, won't we? Okay, my haul video last week. I think it was last week. Time flies when you're having fun. I had my big find, the Big E Levi's. Yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. It's really cool. But I found another pair of vintage Levi's, and they're not Big E, but they're really cool. Yeah, older style tag, double X, made in USA. I don't know if you can see it down there. It's right there, made in USA. Not Big E. You can't see it because it's really stitched in there probably, but it's definitely not Big E. But I think they stopped doing Big E's in like 71 or 72, 1971, 1972. And I think these are right after that. Like they're early to mid 70s. 501s. I got the really old style tag. And paid $7.50 for these. That's more than I paid for the Big E's. Isn't that crazy? But I don't know exactly what these will do, but they should be okay. Oh, and the size is crazy too on these. They're 34 waist, 40 inseam. Long legs. But of course I put measurements on every listing anyway, so yeah. But that was cool. I mean, I don't know what they'll bring, but yeah, couldn't pass them up. Next up, this Nautica competition. A lot of Nautica stuff's not worth getting, and usually I don't. This was $6.50. This was extra large, I believe. Yeah, and it's from the 90s. It's from, you know, back in the day, vintage. It's got the patch on the sleeve and the big Nautica across the bottom. Pretty cool. One just like this sold for like 45 or 50 or so, something like that. So that'll do okay. Next up, we got this black corduroy jacket, and this was $3. Actually, I got this on a 60% off day, so this was for $2.40. $2.40. That's why I see people like on their haul videos, like they're like, I got all this for $1 each. I'm like, you never find that in our area. But a lot of stuff to make up for it. This is a Hart Schaefer Marks. Really good brand. And I forget what the comps were on this. Like I said, Black Friday was crazy. But this will do okay. This is like a $60 or $75 corduroy jacket, I think. Don't quote me on that. You can't. I don't care. Okay, next up I got 3 jackets, blazers. 60% off of $5. So these were $2 a piece. $2 a piece. And they're all vintage Harris tweed, 100% Scottish wool. All 3 of them. I don't know if they're all the same size, but they're all in good condition. With these wool coats, jackets, anything wool, make sure moths didn't get to them. You hold them up, look at them in the light, and make sure there's no holes. And these are all in really good condition. That's the first one. Here's the second one. Like I said, $2. Here's the label. 100% Scottish wool. And number 3. $2. Crazy. Harris tweed's long tail, but it sells, especially this vintage stuff. The 100% Scottish wool. Nice, nice, nice stuff. All of them have leather buttons. Yeah. Obviously, I'm just speculating, but one person probably donated those, cleared out Grandpa's closet or whatever. So, really cool find. Next up, we have this Ralph Lauren Polo extra large sweater. You're like, oh, that's kind of basic, and it is. I got this on the 60% off day as well, so I got this for $4. Well, that's kind of much for just a plain sweater. It's not just plain though; it's 100% silk. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's 100% silk. I was going through the sweaters, and I've told you about feel before, and I could feel this one was different. And I was like, "Ooh, what is that? I don't think it's Angora. What is that?" And it was silk. So And I've sold one of these before new with the tags, and that brought really good money. And so I don't know, that one should bring around 50 or so. Yeah, because it's silk. If that was just a cotton Polo Ralph Lauren, I wouldn't have gotten it. This is another, these jeans, if this was just one pair by themselves, I wouldn't have gotten them. And they're brand new with the tags. You're like, yo, brand new with tags, and you wouldn't have got them? No, I wouldn't have. And they're $10, 50% off, and they're Aeropostale. There you go, Benton original bootcut jeans. You know, a single item, though, they're just not really worth it for me. That just don't make the margin on that. But I got two of them, $10 a piece, different style. This is a Driggs, but they're the same size. They're both 36, 32. So since they're the same size, I'm gonna lot them up. More bang for the buck. Good stuff. Next up, we got this, another LL Bean. Got this for $12.50. And this is a flannel lined, waxed cotton, waxed canvas, corduroy collar, like jacket. I don't know what else to call it. Barn jacket, just everyday jacket. High end though, with all those features, because it has the flannel lining, the wool flannel lining, corduroy collar, and it's waxed. Makes it a really, really good jacket. It's a large, and it'll sell for hopefully about 75 or so. We'll have to see on that. Next up, we got a Orvis with the fly rods and the basket. And this is a vintage Orvis, made in USA. Got this for $3.50. Good price. And this has a hood with it too. And it's, like I said, it's a vest with the hood, vintage Orvis, made in USA. No comps for this, but this will do great with what it is, who it is, what it was made, the style, with the hood. That'll be just fine. Probably, hopefully in the 50 range, but have to do a little bit more research. Okay, just a couple more clothing items, and this one is nuts. I was just walking through the aisle and I saw this bright color, and I'm like, what in the world is that? I thought it was a deer hunting thing because it was orange. I was like, I'll take a look, because, you know, I sell hunting stuff all the time. But the only thing that me and my wife could think to call this was an adult, like, jumper, or I can't remember exactly. But this is a Coogie set, top and bottom, and these are the shorts. And for the set of two of them is $4. Look at this crazy stuff. It's orange and black shorts. That's the shorts, and here's the top. Short sleeve, and this is just acrylic. It's a heavy fabric, but it's not wool or anything. But it's just crazy. I was like, oh, you know, obviously no comps or anything on that. Yeah, there's the fabric tag. Yeah, 100% acrylic, just like I said. And so I don't know what to sell for, but it's just crazy enough that it might bring some decent money. And for $4, I mean, can't go wrong. It seems like the Coogie stuff, the crazy stuff, sells well, and this is crazy. So, you know, if it was just an everyday run-of-the-mill item, I pass on Coogie stuff normally. But since that's a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, go for it. Okay, last clothing item until we get into some hard goods. We got this pair of J. Crew selvage jeans. They're like a cream color. Hey, $10 for these. And if you're asking what selvage is, well, I'll tell you what selvage is. If you go down to the bottom of the leg, the cuff, and get on the inside and see the seam here. It's a finished edge with the red stitching. It won't always be red stitching. This one just happens to be, but it's a finished edge on the inside. That's what selvage is. Simple. Like I said, these are $10. They're just J. Crew, but none of this color, but different colors, sold for about $60 to $75, I think, that range. And I just saw it was pretty much, I knew when I saw that selvage that these would be okay at $10, and they will be. We'll find out how much though. Okay, hard goods. Well, I've got a couple pair of socks. First up, this is a pair of original footies. You guys remember these from 70s, 80s? These are only 75 cents. They were 50% off. And yeah, super vintage. No comps on these, of course, but only 75 cents. I was like, those are cool enough, so I'll take a chance. You know, who knows? It may sell for some crazy $30 price. Next up, a pair of Looney Tunes socks with the toes with the Taz on the. It's just, I just thought it was funny. I love Looney Tunes. It's $2 for these. Brand new with the tags. I don't know if they have a year on them. They were bought at Sears, if that tells you anything. Sears is going down. Berkshire Fashions, the Berkshire Hathaway. Oh, there's a year, 1997. These are vintage, 1997, brand new. Cool. A VHS tape, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is the original movie. I don't buy a lot of VHSs, but I do buy them. And this one's sealed in the wrap. Not a big margin on this, of course. I only gave 35 cents for it, and I can list this in about 10 seconds, and it'll sell for about 10 bucks or so. You know, if something's difficult to list, which, you know, clothing is, that's why most people shy away from clothing, because it's tough to list. You know, if it was that type of margin where I'm only going to make $6, $7 or so, if it's tough to list, I'll pass. But that's going to be like super easy to list and ship, so, you know, that's fine. If you'll remember my last haul video, I found a Wise and Otherwise game. You're like, well, why are you showing it to us again? I found another one. I brought out the one I've already listed from last week, brand new, and I found another one. I got 10% off that, so $5.40. I just wanted to show you, so you know I'm not a big fibber. Got 2 of them, so I'll just pop that quantity to 2 on that one that's already listed. Easy peasy. They sell for about 50 bucks or so with free shipping. Next up, I got a set, these Lego Mindstorms. You're like, do you just sit in there and count all the pieces in the store? No, I don't count all the pieces, but this was only $2. See that, $3.99, half 50% off, so $2. And they had these pieces in little like Chinese takeout bins. Most of the time, the pieces would be all loose in the box. And these are all tidy, so more than likely all the pieces are there, but if they're not, it's still fine. For $2, it's a no-brainer. You can piece it out. Okay, next up we got this puzzle for $3, brand new in the box. I don't know much about this because it's foreign. I don't know if it's Dutch. Usually I can recognize what foreign languages this is, but I can't recognize this one. Like I said, it could be Dutch or Finnish, or I don't know. Anybody knows, let me know. Check out that language. But no comps for this, obviously, but at $3, I thought it, you know, it's okay. I like sealed puzzles anyway, and this one's just weird and different, so I didn't pick that up. Got another set of these Baldwin brass napkin rings. What's the deal with things repeating? I got that game and, you know, all those Peter Millars and stuff, but again, I found another one, and I've already listed the other one, and it's up in a bin. Now we're going to dig it out. But I'll just pop this quantity to 2 on that listing. Easy peasy. My wife picked up the Starbucks mug with the Christmas tree on it from 2008, I think, yeah, for 50 cents. So she comped that, but I have no doubt it's, you know, 15, 20 bucks. Disney World mug with Mickey with all the different emotions. $1.80 on this, which is high, but it's okay. It's in new condition. I can't list it as new, but it still has the sticker on it. No spoon stir marks. So that could, and there's none like this online, so that I could find. But so it, you know, it could sell from that. It could sell as low as 15 bucks. It could be $35. I don't know yet. But when I can't find any comps for a mug like that, I go high. You know, I'm a slow dime type of guy, so I'd list that for $30, $35 with free shipping. Shipping on a mug like that, people have asked for, typically is around $7 to $8. Can be up to like 12 if someone like in California buys my stuff. So another wife pick. She found these 2 sets of Christmas plates, and this is the American collection. They made an international collection, but this is the American collection of this Merry Masterpieces. 4 salad plates and 4 dinner plates. Oh, these are dessert plates. 4 dessert plates, 4 dinner plates. Dinner plates was $5. Dessert plates was $4. So, and no complete boxes like this were for sale. You saw the price down there. That's what they sold for originally. We'll sell for way more than that now. One of these big dinner plates sold for like $25. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna sell, sell both sets in the same lot, or split them up, or even part them out. I don't know yet. Have to do some assessing. Another wife's pick. She found these really cool vintage little ballerina girls. Really cool. $2.50 a piece. Made in USA. A Lambert product. We've been watching, I'll just have YouTube running in the background all day when I'm listing and stuff, and I watch pretty much all the pickers and flippers and thrifters and stuff. And I watch Terminal 99, and he's really good with the vintage stuff. And my wife and I were watching a video one time. We're like, we should do more of that because we know about it. We owned an antique mall for 10 years. So, yeah, she spotted those and she was like, oh, those are cool. And they are. $75 for the pair. That's what they should bring. Got this Warren Kimball Lighthouse cookie jar. This was made by Sakura, 1998. And it just has this one little chip on the bottom right there. You can't even really see it, but none on the rim. The tape was already cut off. I would have cut it off myself anyway to make sure there's none on the rim. But $1.80, can't go wrong with that. Last one that sold for about $40 with shipping, so yeah, can't go wrong with that. Okay, I think that was it. Make sure I covered everything. Yeah, that's it. Snuck up on me, but yeah, decent haul. Nothing spectacular, nothing just out of this world like we've had the past couple weeks, but good, solid, just everyday stuff haul. Thanks to all the new subscribers, the numbers have ticked up. Kind of got stuck in the 360s, and now it's up in the 390s, which is great. You guys are why we do this. My wife works a full-time job, and I do this as well as take care of our house, so she really appreciates it too. It takes her a lot of time on top of her normal 40-hour-a-week job. Thanks to our patrons. You guys are awesome as well. And check that out if you want to. You can come thrifting with us. But everything's been great. Sales have been kind of normal for me. How they been for you? Tell me in the comments. I know everybody's different. You're gonna have peaks and valleys and stuff, but maybe everybody's out just buying new stuff. But it's been okay. Just kind of normal. And normal's okay. But I will be publish this tonight for our patrons, and tomorrow on YouTube for all of our other subscribers and stuff. And we will be back this Thursday for our patrons with a sole video, and Friday for YouTube. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.